to the Hive, to the Hive. Me and Jazz have been at Bilo's brunch. The girls is off like 3 espresso martinis, so we might be in rare form today.
Yeah.
But we have special guests in the studio.
Before we get started with our special guests, please make sure you're following us on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you listen. Please make sure you download. That's how we get our streams. And please, please, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have questions for the show, don't forget to hit our jot form up. I got it out. I got it all out. Yeah, I did good.
So you should have worked on that news.
I know. Call me Connie Chang.
Okay, so we have special guests in the building. All right. Yay. We have Ash and Shug from Y'all Not High. Okay.
Y'all introduce yourselves to us, please.
Okay, I'm Ashley, but everybody calls me Bunny. So
that's how I have you on my phone. Oh, I have you on my phone as Ash Bunny.
Yep, that's right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll answer to both.
Yeah.
I'm Big Shug.
Biggest.
Shug.
That's it.
The biggest.
I love Shug. I love Ashley too. I love Shug. I don't know why.
They're good people.
She's a good time.
Yeah, they're good people. They're good time.
It's a good, funky good time.
Yeah.
We went to you guys' pool party last year.
It was so much fun.
Around this time. So before we get into that, we want to get into her lessons. So
no, our first question.
Oh, first question.
Yeah, first question for our guests that we like to ask, just to take the temperature of the room. What is a girl's girl, and do you consider yourself a girl's girl?
Sure, you can go first.
Ooh.
No.
Okay. Explain. Expand.
I used to think that I was a girl's girl.
Okay, but
bitches are shady.
Bitches are dumb.
Bitches are nasty. Bitches will do anything to get to the top. And I love my bitches. That's it.
Okay.
So like, and I'm friendly. If I see a girl in the bathroom, we could chat it up and all of that. But in a lot of other situations, girls are hard to trust at the end of the day. So, you know.
Okay.
You got to pick and choose your battles on that.
Okay. All right, Ash.
Am I a girl's girl? I'm not for all the girls.
Okay.
I like
You like your little set.
My little set of girls. It's kind of like what Shug said. It's hard to navigate certain women. Like, I will give you a chance, but for the most part, every time I've given a chance, you know, I've like give you the benefit of the doubt. No benefits, just doubt.
Just doubt.
So I'm not gonna say 100% no. I'm like in the middle. I'm for the girls that's on their shit and getting to it like y'all.
Yeah.
The girls.
The girls.
But the dumb girls,
you're not here for.
Stay away.
I understand that.
Get the raid.
Mace them.
Get the raid.
Get the raid.
Mace them. Okay.
But yeah.
That was a good answer, I feel like. That was a fair answer.
No, that was a great answer.
Yeah. That's what I just said.
I say all the time that people want to sound cute.
Yeah.
That people want to sound politically correct.
Correct.
That was real.
That was a real answer. That's what we needed to hear. That. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
People be trying to come on here and show me up.
And say all sorts of shit. Yeah. We will jump right in. Jump right into her lessons this week. So her lessons is basically things that we've been through the week that we want to share our story. We want to share a growing point. We want to share even a pain point or whatever. So Dara, you want to start? Okay.
Her lesson of this week is I don't have to go as hard, right?
What do you mean?
Did you ever seen that video of Carisha and JT when JT was like,
I don't have kids.
Got kids.
Yeah,
I don't have
kids. Yeah.
I have kids. I still don't have to go as hard.
Yeah.
So, and let me tell you why. Okay, so I went to bartending school in January, and I'm like, I want a bartending job, right? And in my head, I had like upscale bar.
Okay.
But I got offered a job at a lounge.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, let me do it. I went last
give it
night,
a shot. Were you traumatized? Yeah.
I was scared.
It's hard working.
Oh my God,
It's hard.
The girls love nightlife, right? Like the nightlife girls, they feel like they living their best life, which they are.
Which they are.
Something's for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit not for dirt at all.
Yeah.
One thing for sure, two things for certain. As soon as you got me take out a bottle and somebody put on their light, oh my God, I'm a public figure. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Like I don't like that.
It's too much exposure for you.
It's so funny because I was telling my mom, like, yeah, I'm going to go get an extra job. I'm going to live, girl. Like, my mom was cackling. I called her this morning. She said, you ain't like it, did you? I said, no. I was like, I hated it. I left before it was over.
You did?
I did leave before
you didn't
it was
finish
over
your shift?
It just wasn't.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Nightlife is not easy. I used to do it.
Yeah, I have a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
A really good one. I'm an HR manager.
Yeah.
Cool.
You love a 9 to 5.
No, I didn't finish my shift. I fucking left. I'm not gonna lie. It was 2 hours before close. Fuck out of here. As soon as a fight about to break out, I'm out.
Okay.
And y'all can talk shit about me all you want because at the end of the day,
But you tried it though.
And I'm still going to be me.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dara didn't like to be the club girl, and that's cool. I tried.
Okay, that's
for one
fine.
day, for 7 hours. So
put it on your resume.
When they say people have to go hard, like people love that lifestyle, and then I was realizing
you
that,
have
like,
to love it.
Yeah. Kind of like teaching.
I'm privileged. A lot of people aren't
Privilege. Yeah.
Unfortunately, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm privileged, so it's just like me going out there to try to put myself on the line. My mother thought it was a joke, and then afterwards I found out I was the joke.
But you did it though.
I did it.
You did it.
Yeah.
So
put it
that's
on your
my
resume.
lesson.
That's your
I
lesson.
am.
Yep, that's all you gotta do.
But not for hire.
I'm certified. I would do it at a hotel. I would do it.
Maybe you just need a slower pace, like a different environment.
I don't want it to be nightlife. I would even do like an upscale restaurant.
Fine dining.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
yeah.
about like your own mobile bartending, so like personal?
I feel like because I do hosting, it would be hard to do mobile bartending. Like I have a friend that does mobile bartending. Shout out to In the Mix with KB. And she's great at it, right? So my best friend comes and sits with me everywhere I go. You ever see me? You see my best friend Chad. Shout out to Chad. Chad came last night to he said, "You're not smiling."
First of all,
That's what. That's
sorry,
the.
black
That's
that
the.
out. Black that out when we go back. But he was like, "You're not smiling. Like you look mean." And I was like, "You know me better than most people."
Yeah.
This is just me. Like I am friendly. I am nice. I love people. But at the end of the day, baby, all this pushing and shoving and you motherfuckers is drunk as fuck. And I just, I don't get drunk fast.
You don't get drunk fast.
So it's
yeah.
like I'm taking shots. I'm like, maybe I got to get inebriated like these people to feel the vibe. And I'm just like,
That probably made it worse.
oh, absolutely.
and they're young in there. It's a young crowd too.
It's a younger crowd.
I like that
It's an
place.
older crowd, like during the happy hour.
Yeah.
But once
And
it transfers to bottles and tables, it gets real rough and rowdy. It's the YNs.
Oh, see, I don't do.
I don't like
I
the
don't do a
YNs.
lot of
Definitely the
wine.
YNs.
Yeah, I can't.
Nope.
Y'all, I got knocked over during an altercation, and like literally after that, my best friend was like he at the bar, he like,
Knocked over. It's
That happened to
crazy.
me one
let's go.
time. at the
I
at
grabbed
the
my
Pearl
purse
and-
and my little thing of suya, and I was like, I don't like this. I told the girl I was
She
trying
said
to,
it's ghetto.
I don't like this. And I'm ghetto.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
hood as fuck. I
Yeah.
go there with you.
But
Yeah.
that
At
That wasn't
almost
it.
to 30,
That
babe, I
wasn't
can't do it.
Yeah, that wasn't it. Well, you tried.
you tried. And that's
So
what
let's give a
Yes,
little round of
you can
applause
just-
for trying.
We
Round of
always
applause
do
for
try.
the
That's
try.
what we
Yes.
do. You gotta try.
Oh, Marcus, clap for me.
Yeah, so that was your lesson this week.
Yes.
You don't have to try so hard. Okay, my lesson this week I think I'm still on because the clip dropped on Tequila Talk of the guy that was married. Remember that
Get
lied
over it.
and told. This is why we're friends. 'Cause I'll talk about it and she'll just be like, "Move the fuck on."
You know what?
I'm
Sometimes you
still
need
feeling a
accountability.
way about that. Like
Why?
you still lied to. It doesn't
But
matter.
we found out he was married the same day we met him.
No. He told me he was getting a divorce.
Whoever is
That's
getting
what
a
all the
divorce,
married men
Jazz.
say.
I know.
You're not getting
I
one till
was
it's
done.
got.
Until it's done,
technically
right?
in Maryland, until you finalize your
You're divorced. You're still married. You're still married.
Let me tell
yeah.
y'all, I was at
She
that
was-
club
she was
last
with
night.
me.
No,
Oh,
I was
I
at
thought
that
you were talking
club
about-
last night.
Okay.
And my cousins, who's supposed to be having a separation, who I danced in their wedding, guess who was on the date at the bar?
Okay.
Them.
Oh no, you can still do it.
You can still
You
do
can
but
do
it.
it.
legally.
Yeah.
Technically.
No, they're in separation. They not-
Okay. Whatever. So that's my
Sorry.
my lesson is still make sure you ask all the good questions because these niggas do not be volunteering information.
Facts.
They be cutting corners. They be leaving out the good parts. You got to get to the meat of it straight away. That's my lesson.
Let me tell y'all, I was in the meat of it the day we met them niggas. Jazz wasn't listening.
I wasn't. You know me. I be having a good time.
red
The
flags
drinks
sound
are
like
flowing.
Six Flags.
The cards are being dealt.
She
I'm
wanna
just
go,
in the
She wanna go to
vibe.
Ginger. She wanna run up a nigga tab.
You know
he
me.
Said he was married.
You know me.
Okay, so that's mine. We'll pass it to our ladies.
My lesson of the week is learn how to just let go.
Detachment.
Detachment.
Yeah.
And detachment doesn't always have to be negative. I'm just in a place where I had to detach myself from somebody, but it wasn't all bad.
Okay. That's growth.
So there's still some light on the other side. And I started reading this book, what is audio book, called The Art of Letting Go. Because I struggle with letting go, period.
Okay.
Like, I'd be mad about some shit from 10 years ago. Like,
Yeah.
this motherfucker, don't you?
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to grow up and grow out.
Learn how to let go of some of that stuff.
Yes.
And any tips you have? Anything from the book you remember?
I think it was called The Dichotomy of Control.
Okay.
And having to control your controllables. You can't control
Which you can't
can't
control.
control.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to allow other people to kind of not necessarily skew your view, but see life from their eyes. Because I can be uptight on a schedule every day, and a guy could be wildflower, and he's like, loosen up a little. Boom, I can't control everything. So let me take his advice.
Loosen up.
So sometimes control your controllables isn't always a bad thing. Again, people are control freaks, and they're like I need to make sure I'm home by 5 so I can have dinner finished by 6:30. Life don't always work like that, especially when you use a mother. Because I might go to sleep at 5.
Yeah.
And I might not wake up till 5 a.m.
Yeah. That happens.
So control your controllables.
I'm glad you got your location, because if you got home at 5 and I don't hear from you in between that time, it's a little scary.
I'm asleep. I came home the other night. My mom was looking for me. Where you at? You not coming again? I'm asleep.
Yeah.
So, but I say all that to say, control your controllables.
Yeah.
And let go when you can let go. Because sometimes you let shit go, it come back. And it come back tenfold.
Oh, that's true.
That's very true.
Amen.
I agree.
And
Come on, Sister Soldier.
come on.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Come on, Sister Shoes.
Okay.
For me, this week has been like betting on myself.
Okay.
I be an open book, transparent. I suffer from social anxiety so bad.
Really?
Yes, it drives me nuts. Like large crowds. Like matter of fact, our pool party last year, y'all. I was not antanticipating that
Sister
many
was
people.
a
Me
wreck.
and Jazz was talking back and forth. She's like, "Ash, you gonna be fine?" I'm like, "There's so many people, but what if this happens? What if this happens?" But what's been happening lately with me is because our brand is growing, people are trying to take advantage of me by saying, "Oh, well, this is this or this is that." Like, we'll talk about that. The
we'll get
details
there.
later.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, well, dang, everything I try to do is in house. Like, if y'all notice around me, everybody that participates within our stuff are literally from the area. It's not outsourced anywhere. But I feel like when you do that, some people, they'll come along for the ride. Other people, they'll take advantage of the ride. So I had to start putting my foot down and be like, oh, I'm not doing that. So I started saying no. But at first I wouldn't be able to do that because it was like, well, what if that person don't talk to you no more? Or what if they don't fuck with you like that no more? Or
that
what,
fear.
Yeah, what bond would that break? But I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck that.
Yeah.
If you really wanted this bond, you'll move a little different.
Yeah.
So now I just start knocking shit down.
Cutting people out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just getting to it. So
Good.
for me, it's just like, stop being afraid. Actually, that anxiety, stop letting it fuck with you.
Yeah.
Just get to it. So here we are.
Okay. All right.
She's
Good.
speaking on real social anxiety.
that's
No
Yeah.
Summer Walker.
No Summer Walker.
That's my girl. I love her now.
I love Summer Walker.
But she lied to us. Very much lied. Baby is a liar. Love her down. But she don't be telling the truth.
Her and SZA, 2 peas in a pod.
2 lying
right
ass
now.
peas in the pod. Yeah.
We watched this video. Y'all, my boyfriend is in love with SZA. I don't care what he says.
Uh-huh.
Right? So one day my cousin came over. I was like, SZA's a liar. She's a liar. And he's looking at me. I could feel him staring at me. Y'all, I went on YouTube and pulled up an 1.5-hour video of all of SZA's lies. So I'm like, you love a liar. You love a fat booty liar.
Fat booty liar.
She really is.
An 1.5 hour of lies. You need to see the lady.
Yeah.
Could you
do.
imagine that people didn't know SZA like before she looks how she looks now? So remember they used to have Trilectro?
Yeah, I remember that
in
party.
DC at
Yeah.
RFK. I saw SZA years ago.
Oh, did
when
you?
she was
First came out.
Solana.
Salon.
And she was a bit different. But
Okay.
now that, like, you know, people see her how she is, BBL, she look good.
She gonna show us that ass.
Yeah, and
Every
I
time.
feel like people wasn't paying attention to
Yeah.
SZA before then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a little culture shock. You too.
Yeah, clock it.
I fuck with him because he'll go to that Beyonce concert.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
oh for sure. He let me be, no pun intended. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And
He was just
participated.
there. Yes,
And
he enjoyed. That was his first Beyonce concert.
Period.
Now he a part of the Hive.
Now
y'all.
I was gonna say that
I
was an
love a recruit.
experience.
Okay. But it's so many people that they make TikToks and they're like, oh, my man went to see Beyonce with me. And then at the end of the show, they like, oh my God, that was
It was
starstruck.
amazing.
Like,
Yeah.
damn,
Because
that's
she's
Beyonce.
amazing.
Yeah,
He's
she's
a
amazing.
musician also.
Okay.
So he looks at it in a completely
different-
different lens.
Different
than I
lens,
do.
yeah, from the artistry point.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Walt
yeah.
went last year.
Yes.
And Walt
Oh,
was
Lord.
like,
He's a beehive.
no, and Walt was like, I can see
I
it
get
now.
it.
And you know, that's an ignorant motherfucker.
Yeah.
Man,
It is.
Walt, man.
I love
he a
him down, but
different
he is so
breed.
ignorant.
He
so
is a
ignorant.
different type of
We
guy.
love
He's
Walt.
a great friend, though.
He asked me, he's like,
Yes.
is there going to be a mechanical bull? Because I'm trying to ride it. I said, all right, man.
Oh my God.
I said, okay.
Please do
what
not
you gotta
embarrass.
do.
You can't be a. You see
two or
the
three,
other
okay?
three behind.
He gonna be just like
Please
that man
don't
on Twitter
embarrass
with
us.
the legs up on the bull.
I need him to be like the man who was riding it like a surfboard. If he can get up there and do that, he all right.
I'm telling you, that brolic motherfucker ain't gonna last a second.
He's not.
He's not.
Walt probably won't even make it to the bull.
He won't make it to the
He won't make it to
bull.
the bull. He won't.
No, he won't.
Okay, y'all. So on to Hot Honey. These are the things going on in the media, in the news, pop culture today. All right, so I'm going to tell y'all what Jazz put this in the notes. as,
Okay,
'cause
that's
we're going to
fine.
have a
Because we're going to
Jazz
have
moment.
a
She
discussion
said,
about it.
Holly Bailey crashing out.
That's how I feel. That's how I felt. That's how I feel. And I'm standing on it. So this week, y'all, is this DGG or D?
She said she's a girl's
DGG.
Doo-doo garbage.
Do the garbage.
DDG. That's how I remember it.
But she said she's a girl's girl, so she should never have said Holly Bailey was crashing out. We'll get back.
Yeah. So DDG released a bunch of text messages from Holly Bailey that were, I guess, while she was still pregnant with their son.
Some of them were before.
Okay. So,
But my eyes are closed.
yeah. And so he made an emergency order or tried to get an emergency order for the judge to stop Haley from taking the baby across to Europe, I think, for Italy for a show or whatever she happened to be doing in Italy. And so he released all these text messages that I guess were evidence that he sent to the. Now, why we, the viewing public, need to be involved in all this, I'm not quite sure yet.
Take me out the chair.
None of us are in family court down in Atlanta.
Even if you win Twitter, you can't win in court.
It's
I
just
like
different.
that.
That was a good one.
I like
That's a
that.
good one, Dolly.
Court is real life.
This is how I felt. She was sending messages back to back to back to back to back.
She was misspelling. That bitch was in a rage.
She was in a rage.
That's how you know you ain't.
I like an enraged.
Yeah, she threatened to off herself. She threatened to just do all sorts of wild. I viewed it as crashing out because to me, when you are sending messages back to 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 back, you're spiraling.
Okay.
You're making mistakes. We can see the mistakes in the text messages. You have lost your mind, and for you to be in a place where you feel like you're ready to end it all because this man is not talking to you, you're crashing out. You're crashing out. It's never that deep.
But she asked him to take the child more than once. I feel like if you're crashing out and you feel yourself like you don't feel the most stable and you asking him take the child.
I didn't see that part.
Oh yeah.
You gotta read.
Okay, that's fine.
You
I
ask
only
him,
did
take the
partial
child. You
read.
ask him several times like I am not okay, and he doesn't want to take the child. But then he on these streams acting like, oh, Holly won't let me see my kid, but she begged you.
Yeah. And
And
postpartum.
then
Okay, is everyone
went-
everyone's a mom, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
and then
I'm listening.
after her temporary restraining order was granted and he was supposed to have the supervised visits, he was at Streamer University. He never applied to her lawyer or nothing for the supervised visits. And niggas is on Twitter like, why would I want supervised visits? You want your motherfucking kids so bad.
You want to see him?
So it
yeah,
don't
get
matter.
your visit.
Yeah.
Get
Don't
your
matter who's
visit.
there.
He never
Yeah.
had any intent
No.
on
Yeah.
seeing
No.
the child.
Now, I
it
do
wasn't even
think-
about that. I think he likes the public embarrassed. Like
I
I
think
think he
so,
gets
too.
off on that.
Yeah.
He's a weirdo to me.
Even
Sorry.
before
Yeah.
we knew she was pregnant and she was just doing the Little Mermaid press, he was doing stuff to her. Like he was like saying little
Antagonizing
shady
her?
stuff. He made songs, etc. He's always been out to humble her, I feel like. And I feel like at the end of the day,
I hate
Holly
that.
Bailey, okay, Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
But she's so vocally talented.
Yeah, she's very talented.
And like
her
that
and her sister.
overshadows because them people that watch streams and shit like that, like DDG,
They
them
run
is
the world.
kids.
They're kids.
So they don't understand nothing about shit. And then it's people on Twitter like woman that's like, no shade, Jazz. She is crashing out. She like at the end of the day. I'm on one today. Y'all like that. But, like, at the end of the day, I've been there. Not crashing out to the point like, oh, I'm going to slip my wrist. Because honestly, my life means more than a nigga.
Ever
anything.
will. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, postpartum depression is real. And also, you can't.
But she was still pregnant when some of these text messages were happening.
But your hormones are crazy.
He like, she wanted to sneak and have an abortion. Well, great for her.
Yeah.
Listen.
Can you pour me some juice, please?
I am a supporter of the Chop Shop for sure.
Okay.
Oh,
Me too.
me too.
Chop it out. Take it out.
Me too. They need to do a little punch card so you can get your 6 one.
Okay.
Get your 6 one free.
Back again, huh?
Oh, good seeing you here.
Want a lollipop, a sticker this time?
That would be nice. A lollipop would actually be very nice.
I be telling her, don't
Like at
even
the
send
bank
me
when
to
you were
the
little.
therapist you go to before, I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't need to see no pictures. Nope. Sure. Thank
I'm
you.
good. I'm good.
Work
But,
out.
I just think that people don't realize that is a very fragile.
A very fragile
State
time.
of
And I think
mind.
it's really hard for men to understand that. Do you guys want juice?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
She only gave you a swallow, so
She said take
It's
a
for
sip.
the shot.
enjoy that. Okay. Can I have a little bit more than a swallow, please?
It's your turn.
Thank you. just I don't need a full glass.
But I also
but-
think I think he's jealous of her, low key. Like you know how when
is.
like you be laying next to your biggest hater, you know like how Offset be hating on Cardi.
Yeah.
DDG is a hater of Halle. I don't care if they have a
Now,
baby
have
together.
you all ever had a moment when you crashed out on your baby daddy? I have sent the multiple texts. I've never threatened to off myself, but I have sent him text after text after text after text after text after text.
Not
after
my
text.
baby daddy, but yes.
Yes. I've done the bully text. I have. I talk so much shit. I told him I wanted to beat his ass. I told him it's a Little Wayne line. I'll turn your noodle to nada. I told him
Oh
that.
my gosh, yes.
I told him, I have a social security number. I put that in the chat and I said, keep playing with me. We'll have more things. I went crazy. I lost
me
it.
School teacher. I
Whoa.
never
I know.
thought you were
Right.
capable.
I
of
lost
these
it.
things.
I
like you
completely
remind me like a
snapped.
Disney.
Oh,
like,
thank you.
Like
Disney
you have a
princess.
nice little apple.
Thank
Oh,
you.
with the animals.
No,
and
I
you
wish.
talking about noodles to nada?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I told him I would
Ones.
off. I
It's always
literally,
the
I told him I would off him all sorts of things. So that's my crash out story. It wasn't, and I'm trying to think what caused it. I can't even remember, but I was spiraling. I was just a huge, and so he texted my daughter, "Mama Bear is very angry today."
Don't text my fucking
Noodles to
daughter.
nada. I gotta steal that.
I
I don't know
told
what
you
I'm gonna use
noodle
it for,
to
but I'm
nada.
gonna keep it in the
Use it.
host.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So you have not crashed out on your baby daddy before?
Nah.
Okay, that's good. Ash,
I mean, I've crashed out, but
yeah,
like
not over that nigga.
not over him.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't when I crashed out. It wasn't over him. Like he wasn't. It was. I felt like.
So he crashes out on me. I crash out
Oh.
back, but now I just utilize that big B button on my phone
Yeah.
that blocks him. So
Yeah, that makes life a lot easier.
A
that
lot
block
easier.
button.
See, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I have went to therapy,
Okay, good.
and I'm at a point in my life where I don't care to argue with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
I will ignore you. I will block you. I'll let you keep. I'm like on the DDG side of just letting you just crash out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just let
no.
you talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been to therapy
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life is peaceful.
Yeah.
On the
on that
ther-
side. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everybody
agree.
go to therapy.
I'm in
Talk
there.
to the lady.
Talk to the lady.
And don't
bro.
lie to the lady either. Because
Quick
people
cheers to
people go to
therapy.
therapy and
Yes.
lie.
Quick cheers to therapy. Yeah,
Quick
me
cheers
and
to
Carla be
therapy.
talking about a lot.
Look at
Wait.
wait. I feel some energy.
Yeah, she's not in agreement with me. Go ahead.
No therapy or no crash out.
I mean, I don't give a fuck about my baby father.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I mean,
at-
same. So it's like
At the end of the day, it's like, I wouldn't even crash out over a nigga now. I'm better than these niggas. I've yet to meet a nigga that was better than me.
I'm sipping to that.
That was a good one.
So at the end, I have yet, Marcus, squint the eye and the eyebrow. I have yet.
No, she has not crashed out. She has not
you?
crashed out.
like I may be sad, I may be down, but I don't crash out. I don't physically do anything. I'm not gonna text your phone over and over again. No nothing. I'm the no contact bitch. I'm the no
Same.
nothing bitch.
Yeah.
I don't.
I left
Because
that in
at the end of
2024.
the day,
Yeah.
I could always get a new nigga.
Can you get another me?
Can
I
I?
get another me.
No. I left my crashing out days in 2024.
I'm screaming.
I started
That's wait. I was like, wait. I thought you were gonna say 2020.
2024.
6 months.
I'm 6 months clean of crashing out.
clean.
Okay.
Well, listen, I'm gonna give her some grace. She's been doing great.
I've been doing amazing.
She could have crashed out
A lot
recently, but she did not.
Okay.
She growth right
Man, y'all, my last about to crash. I crashed out, but I still didn't crash out all the way.
Okay.
I turned the wheel, but then I was like, you know,
You
what,
got
I'm just
back
get
in
out the
lane.
No, I got out
I'm
the
like,
car.
swerve on that nigga. Whoa.
Okay. I let the car just burn, but I got out because it was really going to go left.
Okay.
Real bad,
Okay. We glad you got back in the car. And Holly did say she's suffering from PPD. I think it's really hard. Like, depression in general sucks. Like, we know that.
Yeah.
Postpartum depression is an extra kick in the ass because you really want to be there for your baby and be a good mommy and be hands-on, but you just can't. You can't get it together. And I think it's probably hard for men to understand, like, what that's like, what you're feeling, how they're supposed to react. Like, you get a guide for everything except for being a parent.
Yeah.
When you have that baby in the hospital, they tell you, write down how many times they pee and poop, bring her back if she got a fever. That's the only parenting advice that you get, really. You have to learn how to parent on your own. Some people do classes and read books and do things like that, or get on the blogs and, you know, have something. But if you think about it, there's everything else in your life you have preparation for. You have training for. You have modeling for. For parenting, it's just
Case by case.
Gotta wing it.
you just in it.
We were having this
And it's
conversation
not
on the
cookie
way
cutter
here.
either.
No.
Because what may have worked for you may not work for me.
And then people have to realize your children are
Individual
people. They're human beings. They're not. They may look like you. They may be a little bit of them. Your daughters look just
I'm
like
like,
you.
my Jesus go there.
Yeah, your genes are. Your kids look just like you.
out.
But even if they do look just like, you're still your own
different.
independent person.
Yeah.
And how you parent one child, I only have one. I don't have multiple, but may not be how you have to parent
that's absolutely
that
true.
other child.
I had to tell my mom that because I'm the only child, and she was like, "You like her more than her," and I was like, "No,
No.
I have to love them differently." Like, my oldest daughter, she's like a loner, but her affection is a lot different. She might like brush up on me here and there or whatever, but my little one,
she wants all the
Velcro,
hugs. Yeah.
okay, on my hip. If she could live my skin, she
would. Yeah.
And I had to explain it to my mom, and she was like, "I just don't understand." I'm like, "You're not going to because
two
you're not a
different
mom of two,
kids.
but they're two different little people."
Individuals,
I used to also be a teacher.
Oh,
I taught
okay.
kindergarten and I did like pre-K and stuff like that. So I had to take child growth and development trainings, and that helped me be a better mom,
Better parent.
So I would just apply all of those things that I'm doing at work.
Yeah.
I would bring it home, and it made
home.
parenting a lot easier. Parents, don't be afraid to take some trainings and stuff like that.
Take some classes,
The
read a
kids
book.
are navigating the world
Yeah.
for the first time.
Yeah.
You've been here for 30 plus or however
How
old you are
many
years,
years.
so you have like a running start. And don't be so hard on yourself.
No.
It's okay to get shit wrong. Hallie, it's okay to get shit wrong. DDG, it's okay to get shit
I
wrong.
think she's doing great with the baby though.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that,
she's amazing
Yeah.
when I see her with the kid. He just the one be doing the wild stuff. Like, I personally
Antagonizing
agree with
her.
Hallie. Why is my son at Casanat's house? What the?
why is he there?
It's so unpredictable
Let me
there.
get
You just
blown
never
in the
know.
In the bag. Why did you carry my baby in the
in a
tote?
bag, in a tote.
In a tote.
a dog. I carry my shorkie in a
tote.
satchel.
Yeah.
Okay?
Her head be poking out.
Her head be poking out.
I love
I
that.
took it to the beauty supply store.
That's a
today.
bad
That's about it.
Shout out to Sunny.
Yeah.
But yeah, parenting is not cookie cutter.
Yeah.
And like I know somebody who expecting right now. He's super excited.
Yeah.
He showed up to work with a book. He was like, "You got any parenting advice for me?" I said, "Baby, I'm gonna hold your hands when I say this. Throw that book in the trash. It's not gonna prep you. Get a book when they're here.
Yeah.
Navigate it when they're here.
He had what to expect when you were expecting.
I don't think it was that. It was something about being a dad. I said, "Baby, it's in you, not in that book."
Yeah.
So,
But, you know, shout out to him, though,
yes,
for trying.
because he's very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited, and I
Yeah.
love that he's excited. But
Yeah, I
was
feel
gonna
like
say
our
he's
maternal
excited.
instincts kick in sooner than
yeah,
the father side.
males.
You
I
know,
mean,
like
yeah.
all our shit.
as soon
kick
as
in
we
sooner.
find out, oh my God, I'm pregnant.
Yeah,
All right.
the baby's the size of a grape today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue
Size of
almond.
watermelon.
Going through all the fruits.
We
Yeah.
be in it.
Yeah, we do.
Can I shout out a dad that I feel like is
Sure, go ahead. Who?
Flow.
DJ Flo is in
Yes.
it. Yes.
I love
Definitely
Flo. We
in
went
it.
to Morgan
Flo is
together.
in it.
Shout out to
Morgan.
MSU.
Yes. Flo is in it. He's
Flo is
Yes.
in it,
he's
and
in
I'm
it.
so happy for him.
Me too.
So
It's
I
what
am
he's
too.
wanted for a long time. So I'm glad he was able to find someone who was on the same page and ready to
Yeah.
go. Like he was ready to go.
That nigga
so.
said I just put up the crib and cried. I said,
Yes.
oh.
It was very sweet. That was I saw that tweet.
Listen,
that
I
was
found out I
very
was pregnant. I was
sweet.
crying. I cried.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm responsible for someone
Oh,
for the rest of my life.
I don't think
It's enough to make you cry.
I only cried when I told my mother I was 21.
Yeah.
And my baby father, certified Christ child.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. If I call my baby father on you, you better count your days.
Yeah.
100%. Like, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
That's my dog now. Back
Yeah.
then, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Right now, though,
Mm-hmm.
don't make me call my baby father.
Well, shit,
Okay.
if I need some shit done, I'm gonna call you.
Right.
Call me, I'm gonna call him.
I'm calling me and I'm calling me.
Good to know. Good
Yes,
to know.
cousin should.
Dear, drop the line.
He needs something to do. Okay, speaking of men,
Yes.
I was on Twitter, right? Saw a tweet from Trin. If you know Trin, Trin used to rap in the city. She doesn't do it anymore. Trin kind of writes books now.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Trin.
Okay.
She put on Twitter that she found out her friend's man was cheating through Shein reviews.
That's next
Check
level.
them motherfucking reviews. She said she was trying to buy a jacket.
Okay.
You know you got to upload pictures sometimes for
Yeah.
reviews if you want to.
Yeah.
She said she's scrolling through her reviews for that jacket, girl. Is it going to fit? Is it too small? Do it stretch? And she said
To a straight.
somebody's picture, her friend's boyfriend was in the background.
Oh no.
Actually, let me go back to the tweet.
These niggas have no limits.
Wow.
No shame. Bring
No
back
shame.
Bring
Shame.
back
These
shame,
men
please.
have no shame.
Shame.
That's
No
what it
shame.
really is.
No shame.
There's no shame.
Imagine you were somebody that never used Shein in your life. My nigga on there in the background of somebody's picture. I want to throw up. I never, like,
So you
What do you
reviewing
even
clothes with that
say?
bitch?
I know.
Did
It's
you buy
like-
that bitch the
so you
jacket
out here
too?
doing
I was gonna say,
Now
did you
I
get
know.
get her
I
the
gotta
You out
look
here
jacket?
at
doing Shein reviews for this denim jacket?
That's crazy.
and she said he was just sitting in the back unsuspecting. And it's crazy when your friend can notice your nigga. Like
Exactly. Well, we
saw
have
you.
eagle eyes.
'Cause that's
so
really your
Oh,
nigga.
no, I be all up in the
That's your
pictures. I ain't
man.
gonna lie.
That's your
Yeah.
man. Your
Yeah.
friend. That's not your nigga. That's your man.
If
Your
you-
friend can recognize it.
For sure.
That's your man.
For sure. Oh, you know, I'm gonna tell you in 2 seconds.
No, I want
Listen.
you to get up in his face like this.
You gotta hit the
Say-
selfie.
Say, guess who this one to? Mira.
You gotta hit the selfie. One of these. Hey,
It's so good to see you.
We're here live.
live.
But people were in the comments like, "Oh, you're messy. Why would you tell her?" Da-da-da-da.
What?
Like,
See? Shame.
I'm unsuspectingly going through the reviews.
Minding your business.
What that got to do with me? He
Yeah.
shouldn't have been in the back of that girl's
She
photo.
messy. He messy.
He messy.
She messy. No, not her, the one that saw it, but the girl.
The girl who's trying to close on the reviewer.
Yeah.
Yes, because why you with that lady man?
Yeah.
The reviewers messy.
That's bad.
Because what you
With a
doing?
jacket on. Where y'all
Yeah.
going?
Yeah. That's
Because y'all
not
must
it.
be going right now, and that package must have just came right now. Because
Yeah.
y'all two about to leave because you about to wear that jacket.
Yeah,
Because
that's
he in the
not
back,
it.
he waiting.
I shop
Yeah.
at Shein, bitch. I ain't never took no picture for no review, bitch.
I
You
haven't.
Me
gonna-
either.
You gonna get this? It look nice.
Since we on the topic about these Shein reviews
Mm-hmm.
pictures, y'all, have y'all ever just be looking at them pictures like, why the hell would you upload this?
The feet be crazy.
The feet be crazy.
I was on
the
there for a
clothes be
toe ring.
crazy.
He
The
said
background
the
be
feet be
crazy. I'll be
crazy.
zooming in people's backgrounds.
It don't even be the reviews. It be the actual Shein pictures. I wanted this toe ring, y'all. The toe ring was so cute. The feet that the toe ring.
Was attached to.
They stopped caring if they got polish on the feet or nothing. They just
It
Yeah,
was
be
no
chipped.
polish.
It be chipped.
They wasn't even filed with a clear coat.
Oh my!
It was a barefoot.
I don't even want the toe ring no more just because it looks.
Cause like, did you take it off that foot? Did the toe ring come off that foot right
Yeah,
there?
that
I don't
was
want
awful.
it. I don't want it. That's
I hope-
nasty.
Yeah, them review pictures be crazy.
Yeah.
This one lady, I said, "No, girl,
Please.
Why you-
This one wasn't even a review. This was a Sheen
you know they be
posted picture.
they
Oh,
be-
this one of
they
their
be-
posted
They be
pictures.
stealing.
They do
off
take pictures.
Amazon and
everywhere
else.
else.
Everywhere else. They take
Instagram.
pictures from everywhere.
But listen, I ain't
yeah.
mad at it because you know what? One thing about it, I'm gonna put that card together.
And I'm gonna
I'm
purchase
gonna-
it.
Yeah,
Love me some Sheen.
I do.
I
too.
just
I
feel
do
like
too.
I will order a bunch of stuff, and some of the stuff it probably won't fit, or I probably won't like the material. But I'm gonna have a cute.
Yeah. You get a
5-6
couple.
pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple pieces.
for sure.
Yeah.
A couple
I
pieces
be
that
liking
work.
like
Especially
they,
the
they
jewelry.
little like
Yeah.
graphic
Love their
tees and
jewelry.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Love
yeah,
the graphic tees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, ladies. All right. Let's
Y'all
get
ready?
into it.
All right, let me sip some more.
Yeah, take what? Let's all have a little sip, and then
We
we
done
will get
warmed y'all
started.
up.
We done got y'all in.
I
Okay,
love
so
that
ladies, ladies, y'all are here.
Y'all know.
I'm a little hot. We're here to really get to know some more about you, get to know some more about the event. So tell us, first of all, we keep saying y'all not hot. What does that mean?
You know how like when you've been out with your friends, one shot turned to two, two turned to three, three turned to something. First thing you say, what? Y'all not hot?
Y'all not hot. Yeah.
One night we was out, and that's how Y'all Not Hot was birthed.
And so you just came up with that little catchphrase within your group of friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nell had it on her hat.
Yeah, no, there's merch.
Shout out to Nell. That's my
Shout out
girl.
to Nell. Me and Nell have been friends since I was like younger.
That's my favorite bottle stud.
Me and Nell have fell out 10 full times. Like,
love Nell.
I love
that's
Nell.
That's because she's passionate. That's all.
Nell's very passionate.
She's
That's
so
that Scorpio
passionate.
energy.
oh, she's a Scorpio. I was going to say she a Cancer.
No, she is
She's a
Scorpio.
Scorpio through
Water
and through.
sign still.
My Scorpio, Kayla. Passionate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nell.
All right, so
Nell.
y'all were all hanging out together. You get this phrase, y'all not hot. How did you transfer that to an idea, to actually being something?
I'll let you answer.
Honestly, it happened on an accident.
Okay.
All of it happened on an accident. When I threw the first pool party, I was like, oh, my birthday's in June. I never had a pool party.
Birthdays are not far apart.
Mine's at the end of March.
Okay.
Be a couple months apart.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, I never had a pool party before. And I went all my friends together. And I'm like, well, I'm going to get a pool. And so my birthday's June 10th on Tuesday, guys.
Period.
We went out to the club the night before. We were throwing a pool party. And we went to play with Schemes. And y'all, shout out to Schemes.
Shout out to DJ
Our favorite
Schemes.
DJ.
Yeah.
We were in the booth. And he was like, yeah, tomorrow we at the Bunny Ranch. And I'm like, the what? But it was catchy. I was like, it gets the people going.
Yeah.
Right, that's what we're going to call it that. And so that following weekend of the party, the Bunny Ranch was birthed.
Okay.
And then we started screaming, y'all not hot, while we were there. And I was like, I ain't never heard nobody say that before, like, as far as, like, it being their thing. So I'm like, I'm going to make it mine. So when we started going out to the clubs, I started bringing my little cups, my Bunny Ranch cups and stuff like that. And I started giving them to people, and then I started making merch, and it literally started going up from there. From the first one, everybody's like, oh, let's do another one. I'm like, another one the same summer?
Yeah.
I had 3 parties in one summer.
Did you?
I didn't meet her until the second party.
I just met Shug.
Go fucking anywhere.
So
Where we didn't
there's
get, we only went, we missed it.
Hold on, no. But I didn't know you guys.
'Cause
I wasn't
know her.
outside like that.
Yeah.
I had a different life. I was married.
Oh.
And then I got divorced. No, don't be sad. We
Okay.
good. We
Oh,
good.
we happy.
Yeah, we
Oh, no,
happy.
we love divorce.
We're happy.
No,
Yeah.
Very happy.
We love divorce.
We love
divorce, okay?
Yeah, we love divorce.
No, but yes, I was married. I was in a relationship for 7 years. We're in a good space. That's my dog now.
Yeah.
But then I met a few people, went outside.
And
And
so
Schemes-
you started to build up your outside
Yeah, so
a little
Schemes
bit
would invite
more.
me outside all the time. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know you that well, sir.
So knocking outside.
Yeah, but then my friend Kiara, she's like, Ash, come on, like Schemes fun, he cool, just come out one time, whatever. So we went out one time, y'all. We summered like we never summered
Yeah.
before.
I will say
that
this.
one time.
Schemes was
is fun.
DJing at Play, and I
see, that's how you
came,
get you.
and I was in the booth with him. We had
Acting
a
ass.
ball.
I
Oh
left
my
her
gosh.
there.
We had a fucking, you were there,
that
actually.
was like
Can
our
I just
fourth
tell you
stop.
something
We
about
had
Schemes
come
and
from
his
here.
sobriety? He's no different.
Okay.
Still the same.
No, because I remember he asked,
Yes.
do I want to drink? I said, no, I'll just have water. He said, me too.
Listen, he will
So
take care of you.
we had a fucking ball in that DJ booth.
Yes,
it was
he's a
so
good
much
time.
fun.
Like,
out to
so much
Schemes.
fun.
Yes,
That's the-
you want to
that's
talk
the
about somebody
home.
for the girls?
Yeah.
You gotta
He's
watch
He's
for
just
the
for
girls.
the girls. He's gonna make sure everybody's taken care of.
He is.
Dear
Love
was wrong.
Schemes.
You got to watch me because we were together that night.
You gotta watch a bitch like her.
Yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta watch me. You gotta watch me.
You gotta watch.
That's the QK night. I mean the QC night.
Yeah, we had a
Jazz
night. Okay.
so friendly, and I'm so opposite.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm the type where
So
if
Jazz
we're
get out there, hey, and she be like, "This is," and I be like,
literally. So I'm out. I'm like, hey, this is so and so. This is my co-host Dira, and Dira's just like,
No.
"Why?"
Unfriendly Black Hottie.
Black Hottie is
I will be
definitely
back.
that's what she gives. Where I'm like, hey guys, it's so nice to see you.
Yeah.
But
So that was that night.
I learned about your party from Twitter. I've
Me too.
always been a Twitter bitch.
She's a Twitter.
That my daddy have.
Yeah.
Same.
Bust food and Prada.
Same.
Yeah.
And my dad have.
Yeah,
I've
that
been
my
here since
dad have.
09. I'm not going nowhere.
Exactly. And
Yeah, I'm a day one too.
y'all,
Yeah.
why my baby father deleted my Twitter one time. So I used to
Oh
have
my
like
God.
15,000 followers on Twitter in high school.
Wow.
I was a problematic bitch in high school. I've grown.
I believe her.
But, you know, I came back and I got it back. And so I saw all the hype about y'all party. And I'm never a bitch afraid to ask, hey, I'm trying to go.
She sure did.
Sure
I was
did.
like, we would love to have. What's crazy is like while we were after we had the first summer with the gazillion pool parties.
I was
I was
new
like, I need a
last
team.
Yeah,
like,
you need a
I have a
group. You
vision
need a
for
team.
this, and I feel like I'm on to something. And so I was talking to Reggie Promo. Shout out to him.
Shout out to
and
Reggie
Mary.
Promo.
And I
Yeah.
looked
Shout
at
out to
her.
Reggie
She
Promo.
tweeted it. She was like, I need
Yeah.
a team. And I was like, I'll be
She's like,
your
I'll help you. And I'm
team.
looking like,
Mind you,
I
I
don't
had only gone to the 2 parties. I didn't know actually from a can of
No.
shit.
So
Okay.
the first one was a pink party. That was my birthday.
Okay.
The accident. Then
Yeah.
the second one was a red
red.
party.
Okay.
And that's so the first one it was like a couple of us. The second was probably like 20 of us. The third one, that black one,
I blacked out.
it was like 100 some people. I was like, whoa, what we doing?
This is an event.
yeah,
this is
like
a
Walt
thing.
came through. Shout out
Yeah.
to Walt.
Shout out to
Shout out
Walt.
to Walt.
Some members of New Impressions came through. It was just so many different people that came, and I was like, dang. So after that one, I was like, okay, I need a team. So that's when I tweeted it. Shug said she wanted to help. I didn't know Shug I knew her,
Yeah,
like
we knew
of
of
her,
each
but we
other,
weren't
but-
friends. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll reach out to you when I'm ready. So
Yeah.
I was just sitting down, like jotting down different ideas of what I wanted it to look like. I'm like, I want girls in cowgirl hats. I want them in cowboy boots. I want them to be pretty. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a certain look. I wanted everybody to be able to come
Be comfortable.
and enjoy themselves, you know? And so I was like, I can't do this by myself. So I reached out to Reggie. I did reach out to TJ, the smooth dude, also because they like, of course, compared to me and what I'm doing, they OGs.
They OGs in the
you
game.
know?
And my girl loves to go-go.
Do I?
do.
How about go-go? Since I was 16, I was in La Pearl.
Okay, tell me about it.
But yeah, so I wanted to be an event. I just didn't know how big it was going to be. And so I put together my team, and then we just started putting things into play. And then you start going to different places, and I had the opportunity to meet Jazz and Walt. Like, I watched their podcast, but I never knew them. And we actually went to EB's rooftop is when I met them. I was like, I want y'all to come to
Cinco?
the Bunny Ranch. Yeah,
Cinco de Drinko.
his parties
Cinco
be
de crazy
yeah.
because
Yeah, his parties are crazy.
Jazz, if you didn't know, I didn't go outside from that moment into the Bunny Ranch. That was a month and a half.
So at that
was.
party, I was on the phone with my good girlfriend Walt, and when I could hear it in his voice, when he was talking to me, I said, "Oh no, I gotta go get my friend. He is in that
It was
special
rough.
place." I get there, it was like all hell broke loose.
Yes.
I didn't know what I was looking at.
Jazz, it was crazy.
It was crazy. Every corner I looked at that party, shout out to EB, had something
It's
something
always
going
something
on.
going
Something
on.
going
It sat me
Yes.
down for a whole month.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
I'm not
Am
going
I too
outside.
young?
Hold on, but this one
Yeah,
was,
you were
this
too
one-
young.
But this was before that.
You were
They
too
had-
young.
Me and Kiara went to
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
This before he had the one
The
last
Cinco.
year.
No,
Yeah,
the ugly subtle one.
The one
Okay.
we were. It was like out in like VA. We were on the rooftop. I think you were there with
Oh
your,
yeah,
your
the smaller
girlfriend.
one.
That
Yeah,
one.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know you were there.
Yeah, that's why I met
Yeah,
you.
that's the one that
yeah.
sat me down before the Bunny Ranch.
No, that was
No,
that
it was me and
before.
Kiara there.
That was before.
There was another one?
It was before that. This
was
was
a
his very
smaller
first
one.
one. It was
Yeah.
small, real
okay,
intimate.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's where I think we met. for
Yeah,
the-
and I was like, I want you guys to come.
yeah,
And she was like, okay.
yeah.
I thought Jazz was gonna be a bitch to me. I ain't gonna lie. You know how some people be just like,
Right.
She's
Okay.
so fucking nice.
I didn't know
So
her
sweet.
though.
No.
I didn't know her.
You're like, what?
I know she's nice now. I told you, I think she a Disney princess.
She is.
But yeah, Jazz and Bob was like, for sure, we'll come through. And I'm like, okay, cool. So then from there, me being outside and meeting different people, I'm like, hey, you want to come to my party? You want to? And I'm showing videos and pictures and stuff. And then we went to like Caspi's. We went to play
we
a
were
few
on a
times.
promotional tour.
Y'all were on a
Yeah.
promo
Love that.
tour.
We were on a
For
promo
sure.
tour
Yeah.
for sure.
And I just wanted everybody to see like what it looked like. Because I think a lot of people want to throw events and just be off the strength of a name. Sometimes your name is not enough. I don't even have a name, to be honest, in the game at the time for people to believe me. So I had to start recording and showing people like, nah, this will be going on here. Because one person was like, oh, it's a brothel. And I'm like, no, it's not.
No, we're not having a
good
brothel.
time.
We're at a pool party where people get in the pool. And they can, well,
all right,
with the exception of
one.
one.
We're going to hold that.
You remember? Wait, y'all, hold on. We have to tell this story. We have to tell this story.
He's probably
so
going to come
funny.
again this year. Because
That's so funny. Is he coming this
He
year?
probably is.
I went to middle school with him.
Oh, you know that man.
I know
If you
him.
know him, tell him he can come.
I mean, I don't talk to him.
Well, if you know that gentleman,
There was
OB, you could come back.
there was a
Come on,
near-death
Obi.
experience at the Bunny Ranch.
Child.
Now you have to know your strengths. Now
Know your
there's different
strengths.
levels of swimmers. There's swimmers that can get in and actually swim.
Yeah.
There's people that can get in and kind of doggy paddle, kind of keep themselves.
There's
you
people
know.
that get in and fucking
That's me.
drown.
There's people that will get in and will be over their motherfucking head and drown, and that's what
Yes.
happened last year.
and shout out to us for having waivers. Y'all,
Okay.
if you're throwing a pool party, make the people sign waivers
Yeah.
because you don't want any liabilities.
want no
on your
liabilities.
hands.
You don't want
No.
no
Honestly,
liabilities.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the way that you run it
Mm-hmm.
is like so good. Like I know you get pushback,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just because people are ignorant and they feel like they're entitled to something.
Oh, for sure.
People
wanna
are
know
ignorant
something?
and they feel like they're
They do.
entitled to something.
You know what it is? We're all women. It's all women on this team. So we don't have time for any slip ups. We don't have time to acknowledge your one request because by the time I tell you, you gonna tell B, B gonna tell C, C gonna tell Z. Now everybody think that they about to just pay $10 to get in,
That's very
or
true.
that they have special treatment. You know what I'm saying? Being a woman in this industry or in a male dominated field, it's hard to navigate because people don't respect you just because you're a woman.
I was gonna say now we in DC, you know, we talk about this all the time. There's like cliques and clubs,
For sure.
and there's definitely a party scene. There's definitely promotional teams that are, you know, big in the city, or everybody has their own crowd. How's it been? Do you guys consider yourselves making a name for yourselves in the promo industry, or this is just something that y'all are doing?
Actually, we're trying to build.
We're trying to build.
Like
Okay.
after every party, we come back to the table.
And
Like,
recap.
okay, this worked. This not gonna work. This is who we want to work with. This is who we want to see. Like, we had so many people at the last one that I promise you we were not anticipating. Like,
that many people.
just whether it be local talent or
Shout out to Big
whoever.
Flock.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Primo
I was
Rice.
literally
Yeah.
about to say,
DJ
I was arguing
Marauder.
with Flock at the last
Yes.
I remember this.
Me and Flock, one thing about us, we get in the same spot. Bitch.
Yes. Even like Reggie came through, TJ came through.
Yes.
Yep.
We had members from Reaction coming through. We have members again from New Impressions coming through. Like it was so
Him.
it just felt good
Yes.
to see so
Shout
many
out to
familiar
Boogie.
faces and they were supporting us. And even Reggie put me to the side. He's like, Ash, keep going.
It's a big
Yeah.
deal.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
for
Reggie's so
real?
supportive.
He
He
is.
is.
I've known Reggie since
Yeah.
high school. He
Yeah.
is to
He's a
see
great
where
resource.
He is.
Reggie saw me last night trying to do my thing last night. And he said, you don't like it here, or I knew he's about to say, when it come work at Mirrors. I said, bitch.
When I saw
don't
you
wanna
say you
do
were gonna be a
this,
bartender,
bitch.
that's why I thought you were saying you were gonna be at Mirrors.
Baby, it's not.
But
it's
yeah.
not for the week.
Jesus be offense.
It was I'm not gonna lie, guys, because my social anxiety, I was like,
Ash was stressed.
I was so
I was
stressed.
drunk.
I remember
couldn't
you were
imagine.
stressed.
She was a
Yes.
great host.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
All
kissed
of
Suge
my-
like twice that night.
all of my
so
videos,
you know she was a
it's-
great
all you
host.
can hear Suge in the back of all the videos, like, y'all not hot, y'all not hot. I'm like, Suge,
anybody-
say something
Suge was a
else.
good host.
Couldn't, but I'm.
No, but
this
she
time
was
I am,
great.
guys.
No, I was.
You're warming up this time.
Yes,
You're warming up
She
this
did
time.
great,
It
and
was-
that was
it was
another
a lot of fun.
thing. Suge mentioned to me that she wanted to get in her hosting bag. So I'm like, well, why not host a Bunny Ranch?
Yeah.
And she was like, you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I'm like, why not?
Dead
Like,
ass
And then
Sure.
the night
Yeah.
before, we pulled up on Schemes. Was it the night before or the week before? We pulled up on Schemes at Right Spot. And the host had the mic, and he didn't even look like he wanted to be there. I said, give me the mic. He was like, all right. That nigga left. And I,
know
had to
that's
host Right
right.
Spot
I
for
know
like,
that's right.
it was like 3
she was having a
hours.
ba- she was having a
I was
ball
having a
though.
fucking time.
Yeah.
But it was like my warm up, and I had a time at the Bunny Ranch.
Good.
So
That's one thing I will say. So there's some pool parties where nobody swims. And everyone's standing around looking great and just standing around looking great. Nobody's really doing much. When we came to this party, it felt different.
It did.
It felt
Jasmine
like
be in the
a
pool.
real.
Funky
First of all, I was in the pool.
Yes.
I like being in the pool. I'm a
I
water
had on
baby.
really nice shoes.
I remember.
But you
were
look
having
really
a great
good.
time.
This year I'll wear flats.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dare on the promo.
Okay.
Red
Yeah,
Hot
you were in the
Rodeo.
promo.
Absolutely.
you know what it is that people like when the bitches get in the pool,
Yeah.
the niggas get in the pool. If
That's
they're
very
not
true.
in the
That's
pool,
true.
at least they're surrounded it. Their feet are in.
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
can get an up close view of the ass.
In the swimsuit. Yeah.
In the swimsuit.
And that's the
And
other part. I
girls.
felt very like comfortable. I felt very body positive. I felt
Yes.
very like
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's shocking.
I don't think I told you that.
Yeah.
After the red party, that was my first time wearing a two-piece, like in front
Two-piece.
of people
Wow.
in years. And I felt like,
good about it.
bitch, did
Yeah.
you just have on a two-piece in front of people?
Yeah.
That shit was so fucking liberating.
Yeah.
But I think that's the problem, to me anyway, with this area. Like, everybody's so conscious about what
they
someone is
look.
going to say that you can't enjoy yourself. So that was another focus that I wanted for our events, whether it be pool, wherever we have, is for everybody to feel comfortable and enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
We had hella photographers there.
Yes, there
Shout
were
out
a lot
to
of-
Kyrie.
Yes,
and
we
JD.
had-
Shout out
Yes.
to Joe.
We
brought
came-
our
we brought our
photographer.
photographer.
Yes.
our
I was
photographer.
like
Yes.
a day years old when I found out that he was y'all photographer.
Yes.
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 that.
Yes.
Yeah, I
We
had to
traveled
tell her
with
that.
him.
She
Because
I
we
didn't know
came from here to the pool.
Right.
Yeah,
Y'all
that's what I
came
was
from
telling
Philly. I
Shug.
had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like, and then we had Dre.
Oh, Drake came. That's right.
yeah,
Drake
Drake
took a
came
picture of
too.
me.
Boogie, Boogie was
Yeah.
there with the booth. Shout out to the booth.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my God, love the booth.
Love the booth.
Yeah,
So tell us about this year's experience. What's the theme?
This year is the Red Hot Rodeo, y'all.
So red.
We turning it up.
Okay.
I
the
just bought
heat.
my bathing suit yesterday.
Oh,
I
yes.
need to find it because I do have a red bikini.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're asking everybody to wear red.
Cowboy
It's
hats,
not a
cowboy
mandatory,
boots.
but it's really highly encouraged.
Okay.
Wear the red.
I always break the rules.
Cause don't do that. Vera.
You're not the only one. Again, we get crazy DMs like, it says Red Hot Rodeo, and they're like, "What color is it?" Everything's red. Like
It's, the promo is red. The pictures are red. Everything's red. Wear
I'm
red.
sorry,
It says
I'm
red.
sorry. Okay, I'm gonna order another one.
Oh, the one you got is not red.
Dira.
Actually,
Dara.
should be more detailed with me.
It.
It say it on the.
Put it on a flyer.
Y'all,
your
Dira's
red
on a flyer, a red ass flyer called the Red Hot Rodeo.
I am with a flyer and I'm honored.
Yeah.
She plays.
One thing for sure, two things for certain. A bitch like me can always find a bathing suit.
Oh,
it
yeah.
don't-
We're going to be okay.
I'll be there
You'll be
ready.
fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll be
We love
okay.
you.
Yes, you'll be
Cowboy
okay.
hats, boots,
Yeah.
whatever you need. We'll
I'm
whatever.
Yeah,
coming
bring your
Cowboy
fans.
Carter.
Bring your
Okay.
What
fans.
I got a
fans
fan. I got my fan. I got a hat.
Y'all know some line dances?
I do. I know the
You know the boots on the ground
boots on the
one?
ground.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Okay.
I know Tamia.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
period.
wow.
The
we gonna
footwork,
dance.
the footwork
I
go
get
crazy.
down.
We're gonna dance.
Yeah,
We're gonna dance. That's
I'm
another
not,
thing.
that's why I
We're
say
gonna
I'm not
dance.
wearing heels this time. I'm coming ready to dance. I'm gonna get in the pool with Jazz.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna do all the things.
Yeah. So this time, we just wanted to focus more so on like the experience. Like we're big on the experience for everybody. Like we don't want one pool party to feel like the last one, except for you having fun. That's the only
Yeah.
thing that's going to be a
Yeah.
That's the only
continuous
consistent
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
So this one, it's no sections. Bring you a lawn chair. Bring your liquor. Bring your hookah.
It's
Make
giving
sure it's plastic, guys.
It's giving cookout vibes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Giving cookout, but like still.
We're going to have a few games for you
Oh.
guys this time.
Okay.
And so, again, just curating a different
Vibe.
experience. Because
every time.
I don't know if y'all noticed, but people have been biting.
Uh-oh. Let's talk about it.
Biting.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So we know
No,
that.
wait. I'm gonna say no. Let me
All right,
get in
fine.
My
You
heat.
go
My
first.
Wendy Williams bag.
You go first, because
Let me
I
get
just
it.
had
How you doing?
I had a general comment.
How you doing? Let me get in my Wendy Williams bag. Hold on, screenshots folder.
Well, I was just gonna say,
I do be screenshotting your tweets, Ashley. I hope you don't feel some type of way.
I
about
don't.
it.
I'm
We're
honored,
friends.
actually.
Summer Jam
Shout out to the
screen.
dog.
Yes.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, very much
She
Summer Jam
keeps,
screen.
she keeps all that.
Love
all
that.
Good.
Okay,
Clock me,
11
please.
6-1,
Okay,
Ooh.
so a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Last Sunday.
June 1st,
Yeah.
June 1st.
2025, 11:43 a.m.
Oh.
Timu Bunny Ranch.
Oh, can I?
Ooh.
Timu.
Oh, yes, you can.
She sure can.
So
With the,
have there been knockoffs?
Daisy Duke's boots and bathing suits. Yes, it has.
Daisy Duke's boots and bathing suits. That all.
yeah,
That sounds interesting.
I got a tweet sent to me. It was like, oh, I did the rodeo before. Okay, but you ain't do this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like I don't.
Like for me, honestly, I don't pay attention to all that stuff, y'all. Like it gets sent to me, and then I may comment on it. But to me,
It's laughable.
I don't even laugh at it. I be so focused on trying to get my shit done that I don't have time to entertain that, because people be looking for a moment, and when you give them a moment, they want to take it there. But one thing about me, baby, I'm a Gemini. I'm gonna drag you to
Drag
hell,
you.
and I'm not gonna stop. Y'all
Drag
see
you.
Kendrick? I'm worse.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I don't like acting like that though.
She don't.
I hate when I have to
That's good.
She's a
act
Gemini.
like that.
And I'm an Aries, so I live in hell.
I was gonna say you live in fire. You
Bring
live
it
in
right
the
here. We
fire.
already here.
You live in the
Welcome.
fire.
Let's
Yeah.
have some fun. So, and I don't like to be that. I don't like to be that way either. So
But
it's
I
like,
feel like y'all met for a reason.
Oh yeah, this is
And
my
I
dog.
feel like she probably
She's
really
my
needed
bestie.
you. You
Can
know
I-
what I mean?
Can I tell y'all the story real quick of like
Yes.
how like the point of the turning point in our
Connection.
relationship? Her other best friend Muff, shout out to Muff. They used to dance on my brother's football team.
Okay.
And he plays semi-pro football for the
Okay.
Jags. Shout out to Jags. My
Shout
brother
out to
passed away last year
Oh, I'm sorry.
in February.
I'm sorry.
And that same day, Ash was like, "You talked to your brother today?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't think anything of it." So I text him. Text went green. I was like, "This nigga's probably at work." Text my other brother. I'm like, "Yeah, you talked to Ace?" He didn't respond. I'm like, "Yeah, this nigga's probably at work." She's like, "Well, Muff hasn't talked to him. She was just worried." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Y'all, like 2 hours later, my dad called me, told me that my brother had passed away. And at that moment, because when my dad called, he called me in the middle of the day. He never called me in the middle of the day. I knew something was up. And at that moment, I realized that this woman right here was placed strategically in my life to be my best friend. This is my best fucking friend. Okay? It's my bitch right here.
Yeah.
And she didn't see me. She didn't see me go through the motions in this last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
She don't judge me. She doesn't make me feel like shit. She holds me accountable, and she loves on me.
Yeah.
And like she's like my special friend, like
Yeah.
my super special. Like this
Yeah.
is my dog. When it comes to this Red Hot Rodeo, all this y'all not hot.
Beyond that.
It's beyond that.
Yeah. At this point.
Like
It's to the wheels fall
she's
off, for sure.
family. My mom loves her.
Aw.
My mom don't care. Her mom loves me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this right here is
real friendship.
real friendship. And when we do get to talk about y'all not hot shit, it's like a ping pong ball, like a tournament.
What about
of just
this?
bing,
What about
bing,
this?
bing.
Sometimes the stuff we talk about, I be like, bro,
We be
are
so-
we going too hard?
Are we going too hard? No, we're not going too hard.
Are
It's
we
not
dreaming
time
too
yet.
big?
Yeah.
No, we
But you
have
know,
big like.
But what happened last
dreams.
year, that really what we discussed. Like, this is what we wanted to look like. So when it came to fruit, the next day we was like, bitch, did we really do that?
do that?
Y'all
Did we
did
all
that.
do
Y'all
went
did
out to-
that.
We went to Outback and got steaks to celebrate.
Yes, we was just chilling at Outback, drinking, having a
And we
good
was
time.
like,
But
bitch, we really just did that shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
our team,
Shout out to the team.
Yeah.
Shout out
Hold
to
it
the
together.
bunnies.
yeah,
Yeah.
we were working overtime. Like, when I say for like 6 months, me and
It was
Shug,
nonstop.
or like all of us were alternating, we were outside. I know I said 2023 outside, like I never outside before, but last year it was like, it felt different because I wasn't outside for
Fun. We was
fun.
outside
I was
for a
outside for work.
Yeah.
We're recruiting people.
Yeah.
We trying
And
to get
people
these
don't
girls.
do that. People will put
People-
a
yeah.
flyer out. And
There's
just
no street
expect
teams
people to flock,
anymore.
but y'all
Yeah.
definitely went there. Y'all definitely went there, and y'all really like. If it caught my attention, I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't think I followed you before that.
You didn't.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, I followed you and I followed Shug. And what I say last year, I think I was like, I want to come.
Yeah,
Like,
she did.
she
She was
just
like,
asked.
no, she was like, what is this Bunny Ranch stuff I keep seeing? So people started like replying underneath, and I was like, where the pretty girls come to play. She was like,
Yeah.
I want to come. I was like, come on,
Yeah.
you know, like
And it
anybody
still
is literally welcome. One guy had tweeted like, oh, I'm not cool enough to come to the Bunny Ranch or whatever. I was like, why not?
Why not?
Everybody can come.
Buy
Oh,
your-
only the cool
but
people
buy
go
your
there.
Fucking ticket.
Buy a ticket. Get a
The
ticket.
problem
Yeah.
is people think they better than tickets.
Can you
Oh,
say
for
that
sure.
again?
That's the
Can you say it
problem.
again?
People think they better than tickets, and that's insane because you would want people to buy tickets to come see you, to come do something that you doing.
We
Yeah.
still going
And
through
I
that this
hate
year.
when people don't reciprocate.
And we
you
show
feel-
love.
You feel like
We
you
show a lot
better
of
than the
love.
program, but
Yeah.
if you had a show, if you had an event, you want people to buy the tickets. And because y'all are women, people try to get over on y'all.
I agree.
Oh, but they don't fly. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, you go hard.
Yeah.
And I love that for you. Like
I'm gonna embarrass you.
Even last year, what was my Royce GIF? I was like, oh, when y'all not at the Bunny Ranch, but I am the Royce GIF.
Oh,
People was mad. The
Yes.
people were
Because
upset.
I don't mind spending my money. Like when you send me the link, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Buy my
But
ticket.
but you know what it is, dear? Like, if I'm gonna tell you you have to pay $30 to get into somewhere, as a consumer, because I'm always on the consumer side, I'm looking for something in return
for your $30.
Exactly. So when you guys come to our pool parties, you see your money. You're having a good time. There's so many different things for you to be offered there. Like this year, y'all ain't paying for nothing when y'all come in. When y'all come in, we got food for y'all. We got drinks for y'all. I mean, y'all bring your own drinks, but now
Now,
so
if you want
every
a little
single
mixed drink,
time
you got-
we go back and be like, okay, for this price point, people will pay money for this to get this, but if we up the price, we got to give them something. So we have some extra goodies. I'm not gonna say what that you guys will have, but people don't do that for their events. They just want you to pay, and it be some shit.
If somebody go to Miami tomorrow,
You gotta pay
and they
want to
go to La Fontainebleau, baby, it's a minimum of $100 to just get inside.
Yeah.
So for you to come in, or can I get in for free?
That's the problem. With
Asking for a discount on a $20 ticket is some poor ass broke behavior. I'm sorry.
Not on a $20
A
ticket.
$20 ticket, and you're like, can I get a discount?
They had
just
the
stay home,
fucking
baby.
icy people last year. I had an icy.
Ooh, I love ice.
Niggas used to pay to get in the cut line.
Yeah.
What
That's
are we
true.
talking
I
about?
wasn't niggas, but I seen some niggas.
120
Niggas used to pay for the cut line,
That's
and y'all
true.
don't want to pay $20
to
to
be
get in.
sweaty.
That's
But
true.
yeah, we did. We had somebody selling edibles last
to be
year.
sweaty
To look at all them young girls clap.
First.
Like,
Clapping for
really.
canned goods.
Clapping for clan good,
Yeah.
canned goods,
Yeah.
and you want to pay the cut line, but
Yeah.
you don't want to pay 20.
But yeah, so last year we wanted it to feel like a fair type of thing. So when you come in, we had someone with selling food, we had someone with edibles, we had someone selling ices, we had our own little signature cup. They were disco balls with the pink hats on them. So again, if you paid $30 or you paid $50,
We had
if you
a
paid
hookah
$50,
guy.
that was a choice because we kept entering tickets. Like I think it was up until like the week before, we was like, bruh, we told this lady we was gonna have this amount of people,
And
we
we
sold
had
this
this
amount of
amount of
tickets. Fuck it, we balled.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
were still coming up, and it
People
was
were
like
coming the day of.
7:30. We had
Trying to get
200,
in.
200 waivers. All the waivers were gone, and people were still coming. So
Wow.
that speaks for
Volumes,
itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me and my nigga was at
Yeah, I
the
remember.
Bunny Ranch together.
I remember.
Shout out to y'all.
But
Shout out
not
to-
like together.
Not
We
together.
were, like,
That's
two
where y'all met.
different. No,
Yeah.
we had
we
met
love some
before
ranch
then.
love.
Okay.
We had met before then. He just ended up at the party when I was, and but he knew that I was there and popped up, and I'm like,
Oh, I love it. Pop Up
We
King.
love a pop up.
Period. Pop on me.
That's right. He did.
Look at her
pop up.
face.
I remember that.
You liked it. Look at you.
You liked it.
Look at that little smile.
that bitch pissed me off
I know.
every day. Like when I say that bitch pisses me off every day to this day at this time.
I'm
Yeah.
scared at this
Before I
time.
got here, he was pissing me off.
Yes.
But like, no, I had a funky good time. But what I want to talk about is the controversy. Like you saying that people said, oh, it was only BBWs at the pool party. Oh,
Yeah.
it was this, it was that.
Yeah.
How do you navigate that?
I
And what's
don't.
it giving?
I'm not a mean girl. I don't operate like that. I don't body shame people. I don't make people feel less than. I don't
This
get
came
off
from a
on-
woman?
Huh?
This
This
came
came from a woman.
Hmm.
And
You
again, people
bitches
don't
are
know
ugly.
who I know.
She's not going to body shame. You
Yeah.
bitches are ugly.
I mean, again, people don't know who I know, and they don't know who knows my friends. So people speak freely and say things. It always gets back to me, but
Yeah.
again, y'all never see me address
Yeah.
nothing like that because again, I'm building a brand, so I'm not about to be arguing with you on the internet.
Yeah.
If you feel like it was BBWs or whatever case, why was you in my DMs begging to come?
Talk about
So is it BBWs because you couldn't come,
Yeah.
or are you really upset?
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah.
Them women had a great time.
We had
and
a
that's
ball.
all I care
what's
about.
fair.
I don't. If we being honest, no shade to the skinny bitches, but they're not always fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to sit on the side, smoke your hookah, and mean mug everybody. That's not curating a good time.
No, we're here for the.
We need a
vibe.
mixture. We
Yeah.
want some skinny bitches that
I'm
sit on the
not.
side, but we need some skinny bitches that get in the pool
In the
too.
pool,
You
yeah.
know,
You gonna be the skinny
Yeah.
bitch in the pool this year. It's okay.
I mean, honestly, truly, I'm not going to lie. My whole persona is I live for a look. I know that I look good last year.
You did.
I'm a strut
It did.
across
You
the
ate
pool.
it up
I'm
in your
dance,
metallic
I'ma do
silver
everything.
at the
Okay.
neon
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
Ate it up.
She wore silver. I wore
Very
gold.
much opposite of what was going on, but it's okay, dear, because
okay.
we love you. It's okay.
I'm going to be in the
Red.
We love a rule
You're
breaker.
gonna be information
She's
this
definitely a
year.
rule breaker.
I am a rule breaker
It's okay.
literally in life, but I promise you, like, because I feel like I've created a relationship with both of you, I promise you I'm be in the right shit this year. That's why I told you when you was announcing it, like, bitch, put my picture on.
She did. She did. And I did. And I was like, tell me which one you want because you're about to cuss me out. Okay. Which picture you want, dear? But no, I don't believe in making people feel uncomfortable because even like after I had my daughter, like even with me, my weight now, this is the heaviest I've ever been. I cheered my entire life. I'm used to being
Small.
a certain size for sure. But again,
We grown.
we're grown. Why are you at a party
Yeah.
full of fine men, fine women? You worried about somebody being fat.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Because
Yeah.
I guarantee you that fat bitch slept with a fine nigga that night.
I
Okay.
swear to God. And they looked good.
And they
were
look
having
good.
fun.
They were
And
having
You
fun.
can
I
call
will
them
say
fat
that.
and not ugly. That's fine.
There were a lot of these parties that are thrown by women be women heavy. There was some men there.
It was.
Let's talk
And
about
there were
that.
They was
groups,
outside.
There were
men
groups
was outside.
of men there, like
Yeah.
Tell 'em,
different
Jazz.
different types of groups, different
You worry
types
about
of
the
niggas.
fat bitches and the niggas is
There was
outside.
men.
You worry about the wrong
there
shit.
was men there. We had a
Bye.
good time. I got in the pool. I love the pool.
Yes.
I'm a pool person, so
Same.
I was ready to get.
If
in.
I wasn't irritated,
I got
y'all would have
this-
seen me swimming. Like most of all of our pool parties, I swim.
She
I would.
swims.
Well, my lashes was done that time, but usually if I got strips on, I would take them motherfuckers off,
And
and I
get
will be
busy.
free willy in that bitch. Like I don't care. Like I just like the
I got
water.
braids this year, so I'll be in.
I would think. I think I'll have braids by
So-
then. I think I'll have braids by then.
I get in the pool a little bit.
A little bit, a little splash.
Little splash.
Yeah.
Go ahead and doggy
Period.
paddle. It's okay.
Little
Stink.
doggy.
We
doggy
gotta
paddle.
tell the people where to find the tickets.
Yes. Tell us, where do we find you online? Where do we find tickets? And what is the date of the event?
Okay, so we have the Bunny Ranch, or it's on Instagram, thebunnyranch.bog.
Okay.
And then if you click on the link in our bio, the tickets are there. Okay. And the pool party is June 28th.
Coming
from-
up.
Yes, coming soon.
Coming up.
1 to 9.
Okay.
1 to 9.
We
red
know
hot.
you colored folks have an issue of time. So that's okay. We're going to give you a little wiggle room to get there. But
We have a hard stop
I
at 9.
highly suggest
hard stop.
you do not wait to the last minute to get your tickets. We will not be selling tickets at the door. I don't care if you know Dira, Jazz, me, Jesus, whoever. You're not getting in.
No.
So get your
Sorry.
tickets.
I gotta buy my boyfriend a ticket because he was like the pool party went to last year. I bought your ticket. I was like,
Not yet.
Do he got friends?
the friends were there, but the friends suck. I'm not gonna lie, the friends trash.
I would boo somebody real
Yeah.
quick. Boo. I'm saying.
I was like, I'll buy you a ticket. You know Bambi? I wouldn't say Bambi. What do I call her? D.
Dean?
D. She was at the pool party
D.
last year. Y'all know her.
I can't remember.
She got ass tattoos.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
I know a
Let me
Butter.
I know butter.
Butter.
Shout out
Why
to
am I
Butter. That's my
calling
girl.
Butter Bambi.
Yes.
Butter.
Yes.
Yes.
That's my boyfriend's best friend.
Oh.
Okay. That's my
Butter.
girl. We
That's my
love
girl.
Butter.
We love butter.
Yes. Why
Yes.
she came up to me last year? She was like, you know who I am? I was like,
Hey, that's crazy because
That's crazy because Butter's mean as shit.
you and butter are the same people.
Yes.
we are. We just
Yeah.
went off a Cinco de
Yeah.
Mayo all
Literally,
together.
the
That's
She's,
my
same
girl.
if she fuck with you, she loves you
She
to death.
loves you to death.
But if she
does not
don't,
fuck with
boy,
you, butter like the fuck. Butter don't.
she don't take
Butter
no-
ain't
That's
soft,
my big booty
okay?
girl.
Butter ain't soft.
Butter
It's
ain't
crazy.
soft.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she was like, yes.
But yes,
But
hollering.
that's my girl. Shout out to Butter.
Shout out
Yeah.
to butter.
we want everybody to come have a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
If
what,
you-
guys. We
that's
want you
it.
to come. We want you to have a great
It's an
time at the Bunny
experience.
Ranch. Tickets are only $20.
At the Red Hot Rodeo.
Excuse me, at the Red Hot Rodeo. You have $20 in your pocket. Like, come on, have a great time with us. We'll be there.
Okay.
Yes.
We will be there and we'll be in attendance. I love a
Yes.
good lawn chair.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I got my
I'm
chair
there.
already.
Y'all
I'm
listen.
a
I
bitch
already got
that
my
buys
chair.
lawn
We're going
chairs.
back to our roots with this one.
Yeah, this one is.
When I say, listen, get you a kit. What's them kits called?
Hangover
But
kits?
did you die
Oh,
kit?
yeah.
But did you die, kid?
Yeah, get you
Get
one
you
of
a
those.
But Did You Die
Because we
kit.
going back to our roots. Oh,
And
y'all,
bring your own
Scheme's gonna
bottle.
be in the building too, y'all. So y'all know how Schemes.
Yes. And
Cut
also, follow us on the gram because you
Okay.
never know what we're going
Okay.
to do.
Yeah.
Me
We got some
and
stuff
Ash
up our
have some
sleeve.
things up our sleeve.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're excited.
Some very
Yes.
common things up our
I'm so
sleeve.
happy you guys had us here.
Yes, this is
we would
exciting.
like to have you.
I love y'all.
I love y'all. That's why I was when you was like, "Oh, we want to come over her." I said,
Yeah. Listen,
No,
this is
bitch,
part of the plan.
This is
And
part of the
she,
plan.
she
This is part
had
of the
the
plan.
questions ready to go. This was weeks ago. Like this was like this was weeks ago.
So this was a line because
was
I
a
swear
plan.
we
This
had
is
a
part of
list
the
of
plan.
podcasts. We were like, we want to. So last year we were like, we wanted to get on podcasts for the next year when we throw the pool party, and we had a list of podcasts we wanted to do. You guys were on top of the list.
Yeah.
And so when Dira was like, y'all want to come? I was like, I was going to ask you anyway. But
"Yes, I asked
Yeah.
because truly, I'm not nice. I
No.
don't fuck with a lot of
No,
people.
you don't.
But one
That's
thing
true.
for sure, two things for certain, I fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
I could say that like
Yeah.
I could see that y'all genuinely just want people to
People
have
have a
good
nice time.
And it's your fucking birthday, Ash.
It
For you
is.
to
At the
share
end of the
your
day.
birthday with a pool party for other people, it may not be on the exact day, but
Yeah.
same week, whatever. For you to share your time with other people, I feel like that's special.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I do.
so
No,
feel
so
that.
aside from the bullshit comments that people may say, I get a lot more love than I do get hate.
Yeah,
So
of
that's why I
course.
don't pay attention to the hate because whenever we go out, someone's talking about our pool party.
Every time.
We had people before I'm transparency. I wasn't even going to do a pool party. I was like, man, like you just said, it's my birthday. I'm going to go away for my birthday this year. Last year was a lot.
Yo.
Everybody, I was bullied.
I'm gonna always do the bullying because what are we doing? Because what are we doing? I don't care.
Let's keep our
What are we doing?
No, you're right.
going.
Yeah.
I think it was just because I was just a little overwhelmed at the end last year.
It's a lot to plan an event.
It was a
Oh,
lot.
it is.
Oh,
It's a lot.
But I was like, I'm not doing it. But then after a while, I'm like, all right. Everybody keep DMing me.
Keep the party
I was
going.
If you gonna bully me, you better come.
Keep the party going.
Yes. If you want to bully me, you better come.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, well, so then Reggie was like, what you doing?
Yeah.
I'm like, not you.
Reggie don't fucking play.
Everybody asked me what you're doing. So I'm just like, okay, well, this year we're going to go back to our roots. I want it to be like the first ones when everybody was just showing up, having a good time. I'm not doing no vendors, none of that. We're going to bring
It's
y'all
a
some really
regular
delicious
time.
food. We just going to have music, bathing
be there
suits,
early.
boots.
We'll be there.
Daisy Dukes.
Don't worry,
be there.
we got some seats for y'all. Y'all got to bring a lawn chair.
Okay.
Oh, you
We got seats for y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got a little.
Just
we
bring
got a
your
little situation.
towel.
Bring yourself
Yeah,
and
we'll
your towel.
be there.
If you do bring hookah, guys,
Okay.
make sure that it
It's
is
a
plastic.
If it's gonna be around the pool at least.
Yes,
Yeah.
it has to be plastic.
To be near the pool area.
Anything
Yes.
near the pool area.
Anything near
has
the
to be
pool area
plastic,
has to be
'cause please,
plastic.
Jesus, don't bring
The
a
glass.
No
glass.
glass. No glass by the pool.
Yes,
You
and
don't
leave
need
the
to
drama at
repeat.
home because Jazz and Dira can attest. We don't have that
We don't
type
do
of
that.
Yeah,
energy.
we don't have no
No.
fights.
There
We
was
don't have
no
nothing.
Drama free.
There was no girls.
Flock.
You have to let flock. You gotta
love
let
him.
flock be flock. You gotta let flock be
Do you know
flock.
how long I've been letting flock be flock?
A long time, I know, sister, but
Flock, be flock.
there's always one person.
Shout out to
Yes,
Flock.
but he didn't. It didn't
always.
interrupt the party.
It did not. interrupt the
He was interrupting me.
If you
I
was in,
swear to
if you was
God.
in the pool in
You
the right
wouldn't-
bathing suit,
You wouldn't have had the
you wouldn't have been
problem.
interrupted.
Because I had a very nice time in the pool.
Yes, me and Jazz had a good time.
We had a good time.
Old ass bitch.
It's fine.
I never even got to get in the pool.
I'm crying because I got this picture of Jazz on the side of the pool. This is when I first learned that Jazz be smoking weed, right?
Jazz be
on the side
high.
of the pool, Jay and Ham like,
Yeah, rich auntie. Period.
Okay. Okay.
We need to have a little session one day.
Okay.
Yes, we got yes.
good weed.
I love a good
We go
weed
from
smoke.
her hive to her high. Okay.
I love a good weed smoke.
I can puff it twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a little. She'll hit the J. She play with it a little bit. She'll just take like.
I smoked so heavy from like high school up until maybe like 2 years ago. I had a boyfriend that smoked heavy 3-4 years, and I just felt like my energy and weed don't match.
Yeah. No, it
Weed
can
makes me
drain you.
super mellow.
Yeah.
At the Her Hive event, we had a Her Hive like launch at Law Society. I was so high, and because I was smoking with my friends, and Jess kept saying, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Damn, I'm not." Like it's just not for me. Like my personality.
Suge
is not
has
for
moments
me.
like that.
I have moments like that.
She
I
be
will
pissing me off, y'all.
I'll be high shit.
We
in
go
the club.
nonverbal.
They're having a time. I just be like
we
this.
went to my boyfriend's show last
Yeah.
week. Shout out to Reaction.
Just be nonverbal.
And she's just sitting there on a
I'm just
stool.
like
Y'all,
this.
y'all know that meme with the fox and he's just like this. think of the fox with
I
some
will clock
think of the
out.
fox with some shades on. That was Suge.
That is me.
And
And
I'm
they'll be
looking
like,
at
"Are
her
you okay?"
like,
And I'm like, "I'm fine. I'm just."
bitch, you
fine.
gonna shake some ass?
Do
Get off
anything
that
right
damn
now.
stool.
I can't do anything. Y'all gotta give me.
I just need to sit
second.
here.
I
I'm
need to
better
sit
off
there.
I just need to
shrooms.
sit
Like
here.
shrooms, I wave with the
No.
with the
Listen.
with
This
the
girl
vibe.
and shrooms. Lord have mercy.
Call me.
I
Dear.
had one
Call me,
incident
dear.
with shrooms, and
Call
I'm
me.
never doing it again.
Call me.
I have never done
go.
shrooms outside the
Yeah.
privacy
Jazz,
of my
don't do it.
home. No, I've only done it in my house,
Oh,
in
you
my
can
bedroom.
only do it at home.
I can
I'm
only
to the
do it
point
at
now
home.
where I can do
See?
it.
Oh,
So
I
the
go
first
out.
time I did it, I was in Puerto
Yeah, I be
Rico.
seeing your tweets.
I went to the Lotto concert on shrooms. I went to a
Ooh.
Raw Wave concert on shrooms.
There's no way.
I went to the Philly Flower Show on shrooms.
There's no
hollering.
way. There's no
Did you go
way.
see Beyonce on shrooms?
No.
Shout out to
because
Beyonce.
I
I
be
had
with my
to.
mom.
Oh.
And my mom will kirk out on me. Like my mom is so like observant of me.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong
Okay,
with
so
you?
we went in Jersey.
I went
a
to the
couple of
Jersey
days
show
before
too.
you did.
Yes,
And
it was so cold and rainy.
oh, I was fresh off my breakup. Me and my nigga back together though.
Oh, thank
Shout out
God.
to us. I was ooh, that was
Thank
a
God.
sad time, wasn't it?
I saw your tweets.
It
I
was
just
a
kept
sad
scrolling because
time.
I didn't want to
It was a sad time.
It's okay, Pookie.
It's fine.
play us fuck up.
Players fuck up too.
It's okay.
But I went and like, oh, when she hit that, what's the amen at the end? Girl, I was bawling tears. Like my mom was like,
I ain't gonna lie. When she came out, she was like, "Can you hear me?" I had glasses on, tears rolling.
Yes. That's what she does. I saw her the Beyonce experience, like young. My mother came.
Yes.
My mom used to work at the Verizon Center, and so her boss got me down on the floor. After the concert was over, my mother was like, "What is wrong with you?" I was just like,
Listen, if you are a Michael Jackson fan, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beyonce is.
All she said was, "Can you hear me?" And I was bawling. Okay.
I wasn't even down there. Actually, I hopped a fence in MetLife to get to her because the man was scanning the tickets too slow. Bitch, fuck out of here.
Yes.
My family's still in the merch line. They said, "Dear, you going, ain't you?" Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I saw your video of you. She's so serious.
I'm going through a bad breakup. Y'all drove me all the way to New Jersey. The
Yeah.
one thing I want to see is
And the weather was
Beyonce.
ass.
I want to cry through it.
Yeah.
Yes.
When we got back to the hotel, my mom like, you didn't get a drink at the show. Da-da-da. I got my fucking pillow over
those drinks
here.
were
I'm like,
amazing.
oh, shut the fuck up. Like, you see Beyonce.
The drinks were good though. We
I'm gonna do it July 4th. I go here.
I'm
July
going.
Oh,
4th.
you're going.
I'm gonna try it out and go get my ticket same day.
Yeah, me too.
No, it will work out for you.
Yeah.
My best friend did it for Renaissance.
Yeah.
Oh, bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so my
ask
cousin
her
did for
to
Renaissance
always
too.
does
I'm
it.
gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it.
It'll
we
work
were
out
in
for you.
we were in
Yeah.
like the 100 section.
Oh, that's
I
good
feel like
too.
that's the perfect place to
It
be.
is.
No shade to the honey bucket and all
On
that
the
on the
floor.
floor.
On the
Yeah.
floor.
I'm 5'1".
I can't be
I
on
don't
the
want to
floor.
watch Beyonce.
Yeah, you gonna have
like
to put me on your
this.
shoulders. 'Cause
It
I
was
can't see.
it was so amazing, and then even like the little I didn't even know they had like the little club at the bottom where you can go get drinks and
I
food.
didn't either. We didn't either. So when we
Yeah.
was coming out, we like, oh, we could have been down here. 'Cause
Yeah,
we went to
that's
a
where we
show
were at
in
when
the
it was
rain.
raining. Listen, that show that everybody keep posting when she was dancing in the rain.
That's
You would have
your show.
never known
Yeah.
that the stage looked crazy. Y'all, they
Yeah.
had the mops and was
But okay.
yeah. But she put on a hell of a
comes
show.
alive in the rain. Because I
And shout out
went
to her dancers too.
You went last
to
year.
Renaissance
Here.
in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say it was my best show, me and my mother was like, oh, we went in the rain, so let's go. Atlanta was that Friday. So me and my mother flew to Atlanta on that Friday and went that
Listen,
Friday.
Beyonce can take all
We
my
was like,
friends.
damn, our DC show was better in the rain.
Yeah.
Because she
I think she
comes alive.
activates in the rain. Like
That water.
Sasha Fierce, whoever is alive these days, because
When
she's
she's
so many
angry,
personalities
she's
at this
great.
point.
Whoever
Yeah.
is alive, she is
Yeah,
Cowboy
she comes
Sasha.
alive. Like my boyfriend, when he first bought the tickets, he was like, "You better enjoy every moment of the show." I was like, "You don't got to worry about me.
I was to
You about to
say,
see a new version
you
of
better
me.
enjoy
You
it.
unlocked a new level.
You
don't
better
even
enjoy
know.
this show. You better enjoy this show.
Y'all look
Listen.
so cute, too. Y'all
So
Thank
cute.
you. Yes.
Yes.
He was dressed in his cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Yes.
We love that.
Yes.
Supportive man.
We love
Alexa,
that.
play
My
Levi
brother.
jeans.
Shout out to my brother.
Ladies.
I was going to wear a cowboy hat today.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, for
Mine's
the
is in
rodeo.
the car.
That's very on brand.
I actually got
Yes.
2 cowboy hats last year for your event because I was not satisfied
You
with the
gotta
first
Yeah,
wear
one.
Jazz
one
was sending me
this
all
year.
her pictures.
I had to go through my outfits with her. Like I wanted to be prepared, but I'm ready this year.
Yes.
I'm ready.
You got a red
this
bathing
year.
suit?
Am I going to wear a bathing suit?
Do you have a red bathing suit?
Yeah, I have a red bathing
Jazz
suit.
follows the rules, dear.
Dira. Rule breaker, Dira.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing, I'm not going to be rebellious with y'all. I've been rebellious with my mom, my dad, my nigga. I'm going to be...
You're gonna toe the
She
She
line.
gonna
Follow
be
the
red
rules.
in the red hot.
And
And
y'all
rodeo.
better brag on that shit.
Oh, I
And will.
am.
Zero, follow the rules.
I'm gonna have a mic.
Yes. And we gonna run this back if you
Sheriff
don't
Shug
do
is
it.
back
Yeah.
in the
I
building.
promise you, I would never say it to
Yes.
your face and not do it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yes.
Sheriff Shug
Yes.
is really back. So
I love that. Suge had on chaps like
I remember. I
don't know the
remember.
situation.
At the end of the party,
I had on no clothes.
I thought
had on
Suge
the
left
top-
naked because all her
I
outfit
had
was
two
in the
different
grass.
bathing suits.
I didn't know she
I had two
changed.
different
Okay,
cow
okay.
print bathing suits.
Okay.
And so I changed into the other one, and I literally drove home in a bikini top.
I
and a
called her the
bottom.
next morning. I was like, "What did you leave in?" She was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Suge,
I
your
have
chaps,
your
your
clothes."
gun, your hat, everything is in the grass. So what did you leave?" She's like, "I had another." I said, "Oh, thank God."
Thank
I thought you went
God.
on the run. We're really good vibes. We support everybody.
We
like
support everybody.
if y'all
We be
ever
in
want
the
us to
go-go,
come
we
and
be
pull
in the
up, we're a good
clubs.
time. We have
Yeah.
friends
Yeah.
that come
Yes.
out. They ain't like the bougie bitch like, "Oh, don't touch me." Like they just
Nah.
really
We have a good
fine.
time.
Yeah.
Like
I'm that. Jazz is that bougie. Don't touch me.
Now that is actually the opposite of how this really
Come
goes.
shake some
so
ass, Jazz.
come on.
I know. We got
Don't do that.
Matter of fact, we all got to go out
Okay,
together.
that's fine.
We have to hang
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, we gotta set
hang
something
out.
What you gonna do
What do you mean?
for Big Mama for real?
Oh, shut up.
What do I get for my birthday?
Show me what you gonna do.
Show me.
A little something. You know.
Yeah.
A little.
Yes.
Okay, last
Yes.
part. Your Jazz decision. Okay, so we have this part of the show because Jazz, Jazz mind. It's
My
convoluted.
mind.
Go ahead.
It's a lot of that's been going on in there. This week is really about sticking to your guns and remembering your worth. You don't have to settle. You don't have to accept. You don't have to take what everybody gives you. You don't. And you are entitled to the best. You are entitled to what you want and what you deserve. And that's what you should go after, and that's what you should get. And that's what's been floating around in my mind this week. Thank you.
Period.
Ooh,
I like
ate
that.
that up, Bookie Run.
Yum,
Thank
yum,
you.
yum.
Thank you.
Ice cream so good.
Ice cream so good.
Damn, where she at?
I don't know what happened to
Oh,
her.
no,
Is she still alive?
she was fucking with Safari, y'all.
Oh yeah, she's fucking with
Yeah, put that on the next segment.
Oh, we will.
Bring
Oh,
me
we
back.
will.
Bring me back.
Honestly, truly, this
What?
end it.
End it? Okay, guys. Thank you for joining us for another episode. We are so happy to have the girls here from Y'all Not Hot, Red Hot Rodeo. Please make sure you come to their event June 28th. Grab your tickets in the link in their bio, bunnyranch.bog. Y'all, make sure you're following us on social media, on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you listen. Please make sure you download. That's how we get our streams. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. We love you.
And remember, y'all not high, red hot rodeo.
Yeah.
June 28th.
Bye, guys.